Hi there. I'm going to just welcome all my good friends here. This is your good friend James Knight. Now, a lot of people are, wondering, hey, how do I make money with Bing ads or Google ads or how do I make money with CPA? Now, I know a lot of people out there are having a difficult time with Bing ads, and we have never taught Bing ads before on here. And I have a treat for you. I have an expert at doing Bing ads and actually advertising for pennies, really. And this was amazing because, for example, if you have an ad CPA offer, which I've shown you many times before, such as, $50 ad like for a health thing, such as I think it was Ganochi or something like that, or product or a weight loss product where it was $50 payout. And if you can figure out how to actually drive traffic for a couple pennies to that ad, look at the return you can make. You can probably make $100, $300 a day, and you can actually make money all day long. So I brought to you an expert at doing this, and basically he's going to show you guys really like a case study that he's actually had that was highly successful. So Tom, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hey James, thank you for hosting me for hosting me here.
Hi
Um,
there.
my name is Tom Yevsikov, and I what happened, why I decided to create this case study is because I tried my Facebook ads account is banned. Okay, I can't use it for over a year, so I had to find another traffic source. I just had to.
Definitely,
So
definitely. Tom, I know everybody's going to be interested. Where are you from? Because I know this Google Hangouts is all around the world.
yeah, I'm from Israel, originally from
Israel,
Russia,
wow.
now in Israel.
Is there snow on the ground? Because right now we're in we're a little bit colder. We got snow and ice and everything.
Yeah, it's very hot here. It's a
Very
very
hot. Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Was it 80 degrees or 90 degrees or
Well, we're counting degrees in Celsius. So it's like I don't know how to compare it to Fahrenheit. You're using Fahrenheit, right?
so you can get sunburned there probably?
No, no, not yet, not in March.
Not yet.
But
That's awesome, man. That's amazing. And I know that you've been doing the internet for quite a while. How long you been
yeah,
doing it for? 2 years, I think, or?
3 years. Yeah, 3 years.
Wow, wow, wow. So you basically are an expert. You've been doing this for a while now, I think. And
Yes.
but all of a sudden you started really kicking in with CPA offers. You've been making a huge amount of money that, because I've heard of that. Your methods and anything that they really work. How much is pretty much that you made so far really doing doing what you're doing?
$50,000, approximately
Wow, fifty
$50,000.
thousand dollars? That is
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing. So basically, what you do is you're specialized on, sending traffic from ads. Where do you actually? So say that, for example, the first method really. How do you really do your method or your steps?
Well, it starts very simple. You find your offer first, okay? You find the offer you want to promote, okay? So let's say you are using Max Bounty um, as your affiliate program, as a CPA affiliate program, and you found an offer with an ICPC and it converts, and it's broad. The market is broad. It's not too targeted, so you can bring a lot of people to it. And you find the offer, you decide on your offer, you grab your link, and then you go and register an account at Bing Ads. If you have an account, great. So you start setting up everything. You start setting up your campaign. Now, before you write your ad, okay, because the secret, the most important thing to get the cheap clicks and get people to actually take action, is to think, okay, is to think very well about the pain that this problem solves, okay, and brainstorm for like 10 minutes, not more, just, focus everything, make everything quiet around you, and just focus on what pain points you can push in your ad, that this product solves, and the the more painful the problem is, the more painful the problem you are targeting, the more people will click on the ad, okay, and the more action they will take after they click, okay, because they want to solve that problem so much, okay? And
I get you. Can you give us an example of a pain problem? Let's say how to get rid of herpes, or what would you say would be a great one?
well, what I would say is, for example, like this offer, okay? This campaign, this case study. So basically, the offer was credit card knife campaign, okay? So what I did is just a general credit card knife. So I could play the get a credit card knife card, but it's lame, okay? It's not painful at all. So the market I wanted to target is the family safety market. So people want to protect their family, especially husbands and fathers. So they can order a credit card knife, and they have it handy all the time. It's small, and if they're walking with their daughter or with their wife, they're always they can protect, and it's very painful because people m- men want to protect their family. They want to show that they're men. So you press on this, and they can't resist. You know, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, 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 yes. So basically, you're saying find a painful point, such as a person or a guy that actually just wants to protect his family. So that's why we went into the knife and everything, where that they could. But you can do this with any painful
Yeah,
offer.
exactly. Just think, it's very simple, it's very logical, to think about it. Just it's very logical. You don't need to overthink it. It's nothing complicated. Uh, I think marketing is not complicated as people think it is. It's very simple. You just need to, relax and think logically. What can this product solve? Okay, what problem can this product solve? And the more painful the problem is, the more action you will have on your offers and the more clicks you will have on your ads.
That's awesome. Also, everybody out there, I've seen where that when you open a Bing account, sometimes they'll give you a $200 voucher or $100 voucher really to actually purchase Bing ads. Have you seen that, Tom?
Yes, but I opened my account like 2 years ago and I haven't used it back then, so I don't have any vouchers right now. I started fresh, but I spend only $30 on thousands of clicks. It
Wow.
doesn't matter.
Wow.
Doesn't
So
matter.
you're getting around 2 cents a click, if I kind of see, or
Average,
penny.
yeah. Two,
Wow.
2 cents per click.
Wow, that's huge or anything. That's like 2 cents a penny a click. Guys, you know what? You can make a lot of money, and you actually go through that in a case study, of course, right?
Yes, of course. I share everything, okay? There's nothing held back there. Everything. What I did is what I show, and you can copy me, and you know, I'm giving everything.
That that's
Everything I did.
that's fantastic. So really, what he's showing you is how to get pennies a click, really to send to any offer on Bing. And like I said before, I have to look it up, and I'll get back to all the 12,000 members here. Is that I'm pretty sure they're giving $100 or $200 voucher. I know that when I started doing this about a couple months ago, really getting heavily in Bing, I'm pretty sure they gave me a $200 voucher just to get started and just sign up with Bing.
Yeah,
And
these companies like AdWords, they do that. Yeah.
yes,
Just
exactly,
abuse
like
it
Google
because they will.
AdWords. Yeah, and it's easier. Am I right, Tom? It's easier to actually advertise on Bing because they're actually approving a lot more offers than Google AdWords.
Yes, they have you can reach a better market, a broader market, a huge market. There's a huge market there, and because there is a lot of competition in Facebook ads and AdWords, Bing is actually less competitive, which gives you more space to work with. It gets you cheaper clicks, it's cheaper traffic because there's less competition. You know, and and the market is basically the same. The reach is insane. I mean, with my campaign, I reached I think 110,000 people. Okay, and the click-through rate was amazing. Okay, I mean 1,426 clicks out of 110,000 people. It's a great click-through rate from my experience.
Wow, 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 wow. So that I'm gonna tell you that's huge or anything. So you got over 1,000 clicks in like no time or anything. How long
Yeah,
did it
three
take you to
days.
get those clicks?
3 days. Two and a
Three
half days.
days.
Yeah.
Wow, and I think. And was that very highly profitable for you?
The clicks?
Yeah, I mean, we're sent a lot of business here, didn't it?
Yes, yes.
Awesome, awesome. So you're actually so to actually reach over 1,000 people, How much did that cost you? Around $10 or $20 or
Overall, I spent $30 on 1,500 clicks, on average.
and
$30.
$30. What percentage return did you get on that?
What percentage? What?
What percentage return did you do on that, like profit wise? Was it 100% more or 200% more? I know that I usually average around 200% more.
No, if I spent $30 and they paid around, because of the problem I had with the CPA campaign, my return on investment was only 800, 900%.
Wow.
Could be
So
more.
wow. So Tom, everybody, I'm just telling you, he is an expert. If you just heard what he said, he just with about a $30 campaign, he got probably about 800 to 900%. So if I'm thinking about that,
It
that's
could be
almost
more. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm just saying that I'm not going to so that Tom doesn't everybody understands that's almost about $2,400. So you guys understand that on a $30 campaign, you can make $2,400. So I'm telling you, this is huge and everything. And then when you're saying keyword pain points, I mean that is really that I like what Tom said because the stronger the pain, the more you're going to actually have to search out to find that out. Now, for example, I don't want to say I was at the gym and everything, and let me tell you, I hurt myself real bad because I was squatting probably about 400 pounds on my back and everything. And what happened was I went too far, and let's put it this way, with 400 pounds, I had a problem. And the first thing I did was I went to search to how to actually fix this problem or actually, help alleviate that huge pain and what
Hmm.
happened. So what I did was I searched there, and then basically what you do is you see those ads, and I was ready to click anything to actually solve that problem.
Yeah.
And that is basically how people made money from me was because I was searching for that pain, like
Yes.
Tom was.
That's how marketing works. It's just how it works. You are solving problems.
Exactly. I mean, I'm telling you, that this is just things like 3 steps, isn't it? Really, to actually get your campaign like starting
Yeah,
and
yeah,
doing.
it's very simple, very fast.
Yeah, and I tell you, even a newbie is going to learn a lot for how to do this, and an advanced person is going to learn a lot how to do this. Am I right, Tom?
Yes, yes, everybody can learn from it.
I tell you, it's fantastic. I think. And then, like Tom said, you know what? He's made already $50,000, really. And then this is an easy campaign to do, and it's not like it's not hard to understand. He gives step by step. I already actually am telling you that I've actually got this, and I'm telling you I love it. I think so. I'm actually learned quite a bit to actually use for my own business, really. Anyway, pennies a click. How much is it usually when you say pennies a click? Is that like a couple pennies a click? Would you say
2 cents.
2 cents clicks basically, and that's through Bing
Yeah.
ads. And then you show how you actually did it from step by step, of course. And how long does it take to actually set up a campaign?
It can take 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes, and then from actually finding your CPA offer to actually setting it up and finishing the campaign, what would you say? That would take 10 minutes overall or 20 minutes to find your CPA? Because finding a CPA offer is pretty easy. When you find when the pain, let's say how to actually get rid of warts or something like that, you just go to Max, or what do you use? What company you use?
Max Bounty is my number one. Okay, Max Bounty, and there is a huge variety of CPA offers there, of high converting ones, and when you see there are usually EPCs on the CPA offers, so I don't really look at them because I know I can bring higher EPCs, earnings per click, because usually they show like 30 cents, 40 cents earnings per click, but I know because I have the ability to brainstorm a little bit and touch more painful points, I know my EPCs will be higher.
That's fair.
So yeah, so I would recommend Max Bounty and basically, any big affiliate program out there. You can even send this traffic. Once you start sending this traffic, you will realize you can send it to your squeeze pages or to affiliate product from ClickBank or JVZoo, whatever. Because once you start mastering traffic, you just start playing with it. Where you're sending the offers, pressure points, and everything. You just get the basics. work it a little bit, get some experience, and then you're free. You can do whatever you want, and just scale it up. Scale it up.
Hmm. And guys, when you go to once you do get this case study, very important is it's easier to actually get approved by CPA companies when you tell them that you're doing. Is this like pay per click? You would say this is what this is, right, Tom?
Paper action the CPA offers.
Okay, pay per action. And then so if you go to them and you tell them, say after you get this course, and then you explain that, hey, this is what I'm going to be doing, especially with the course, it will be easier to get approved.
Yeah, it's much easier when you show them that you have experience or that you know what you're talking about. I mean, if you're asking to get approved and you're saying, I will be promoting through Bing ads, I will start a campaign, I will split test, and I will check how it goes, they'll approve you because you're not just a spammer or going to do whatever, send whatever traffic. You're going to send quality traffic, and they'll give you a chance, and they will approve you.
Mm-hmm. So say for example, like because I know that you know how to get approved by a CPA company, and let's say that they disapprove you the first time. Do you call up them and maybe talk to them?
Well, I can contact my affiliate manager. Okay, there's, for example, I can't remember how she's called in Max Bounty, but you can simply send her an email or call her if you want, and you'll ask her and you'll tell her, really, I'm honest and I really want to send quality clicks, but it didn't approve me. Can you please talk to them and they'll approve me?
Excellent, excellent. And deny that, but when you tell them that you're actually sending traffic to Bing offers, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a lot easier to get approved than sometimes if you tell them that you're promoting through YouTube or you're promoting through Facebook.
Could be much, yes.
The reason is because a lot of times certain offers don't allow social media such as YouTube and Facebook. Am I right?
Yes.
And that's why when you say that you're actually promoting offers through Bing ads, it might get a lot easier. Wouldn't you say, Tom?
Yes. Yes.
So basically, just so everybody clarifies, so if you do call them up, which I actually suggest that you do call them up, what would you actually say? How would you phrase it to actually hopefully get approved?
Well, I never really paid too much attention to how I phrase it. I just, basically sell it to them. Just tell them what's in it for them. I'm telling them that I'm introducing myself. What I do, what my experience is, and then I just tell them that how I'm planning to promote it, and that's it. Nothing too complicated.
Yes, and you tell them that you're promoting through Bing ads, right?
Yes, of course. It's better you mention that it's Bing ads and not just any PPC, because they might think that it's Facebook or YouTube. But if you say Bing, they'll say like, oh, this is a very professional, this is a big company, and this is, they'll see that you're the real deal, and
Yes, definitely. I'm glad you pointed that out, because a lot of my students, what I've been saying, you know what, I'm going to promote with social media, or I'm going to say this, and they're finding out that really, if they go by your method, really saying that we're going to be promoting through Bing ads and spending money on clicks or anything, they're actually going to approve you a lot easier. And you know what? This is very easy business to do, because just like Tom said, he's able to get over 1,000 clicks for about 2 cents a piece, and this is just easy money, really. And that's fantastic. So Tom, for everybody that wants to learn about your case study, what is the name of your case study?
Penny traffic case study. Penny traffic in short.
That just basically see why I named that was is because it tells you exactly what it is. It costs you pennies to do it. It's sending traffic.
Yeah, sending cheap traffic and, quite frankly, targeted traffic. So, that's what I'm trying to show people, that they can have a piece of the Bing ads pie too. Everybody's on Facebook today, and I can't use Facebook, so I decided to try other networks, and I found Bing to work really good.
Awesome, and you're making a lot of money, and so far he's made $50,000. So guys, who is this course for?
Who is this course for? For basically anyone who wants to get more traffic to their CPA offers or squeeze pages or wherever using a dirt cheap traffic source like Bing, anyone who is not a super duper Bing expert, okay? Anyone basically, anyone, because traffic, everybody wants more traffic, so why not? You know, why not?
Exactly.
You can get more traffic.
And you can send traffic to anything you want, really. This is
Yes,
what's
yes.
awesome. It's like you can send it to a squeeze, but you can send it to a squeeze page too, right, Tom?
Yes, yes. You just target a different keyword, and you start pressing. You brainstorm a little bit, and you press on painful points that your squeeze page, is all about, or your product is about. And that's it. It's universal. It's not just CPA offers. It's about the traffic, not about the offer.
Like Kristie Childs, who unfortunately wasn't here because she's busy with right now with her with something's going on. But Kristie actually was saying really, which this would be great for Kristie, my buddy Kristie Childs, is that she was having a problem with dog wetting on her I think on her floor or something like that. So
Mhm.
basically, here's the pain point. Kristie could actually use this, for example, say how to get my dog to stop wetting on my floor, because after a while, it's gonna have that odor problems or anything.
Yeah.
So basically, you can find a ClickBank or a CPA offer and actually advertise it with Bing ads for like a couple
Yes.
pennies, right?
Yes. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, it's fantastic or anything. And then a lot of people are saying, so how much is it going to be? $27, $47? How much is actually your course going to be? Your case study?
It starts at only $7. Okay, so people who get on this early are really lucky.
And so is it going to be going up in price?
Yes.
Wow, 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 wow. So if you guys, I'm going to try to get this out early that day. And I think I guess you're launching to Monday, which is tomorrow, right?
Yes.
And then what time are you going to be launching? Somewhat is that 11? I know that we're
11
doing.
11 a.m. Yeah.
So 11
Uh,
is that 11 Eastern, sir?
yes.
Awesome. I would definitely have to get this out to you guys as soon as we do this, because I want you guys to get that $7, and then it's just going to go up in price steadily and everything, I guess, on a dime sale. Am I right?
Yes.
Wow,
You're right.
wow, wow, wow. So it could be anywhere from $7, and later on it might be $27. So you guys, I got to get this to you guys as soon as possible. I'm telling you, I took a lot of notes. If you guys want to watch, let me tell you, this is why I do it. It's because I retain 30% more, and that's really important and everything. And I should have told you to take it, but you guys can watch this over and over and everything. If I was going to say, what is the number one method really to be successful at this, would you say, Tom?
Well, to be the most successful at this, I think the most important thing is, like I said, is really to think about this logically and really focus on the pain, okay? Because this is really what will get people to click on and take action. This is the most important thing, because when you find your CPA offer, and you find your market, you have the ability to research the market. In Bing ads, you can see what is your reach, of course, like in Facebook ads. You can see what is the number of people that search for that keyword. Okay. So basically, you start researching pain points, and you see if your reach is fine, if it can reach a big market. And basically, what I would say, the most important thing is really to um, stop, think about it for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and really find the pain, and you can, of course, choose multiple keywords and see which ones convert, which ones don't, and you remove those who don't, and you focus on the ones who do, and you get cheaper clicks and more targeted clicks.
That's awesome. Real quick, I know because when we get an expert on here, we got to take advantage of it and try to find out how he does a lot of this stuff. Do you use pictures on your Bing ads, or do you just
No,
use script
text ads.
text ads? Really? And do you actually split test them, or how do you find out which one does better? That way you can ramp it up once you find a successful
You
one.
can see it on your dashboard. After you run, for example, for a whole day a campaign, you see which keywords got more clicks and what is the price of the clicks, and you just remove the ones who don't give you return on investment or benefit your ad. Just you have the ability to see everything. You have analytics. You have everything in front of your eyes. So it's very comfortable.
That's awesome. So I guess Bing actually shows you all the statistics, right?
Everything, yeah, everything, absolutely everything.
That's awesome. And then how do you actually figure out what to write for your text? Let's say for example how to let me see I have an ulcer. How do I get rid of an ulcer? What would you actually if you find a CPA ad for ulcers, what would you write for your text?
Well, I can't get it out of the top of my head. I need some time to brainstorm, to maybe search on Google what exactly is the problem and how people complain on forums, for example. It could be, by the way, it's a very smart thing to, just go to Google or whatever and search on forums on this problem and see what people are complaining about, and simply reverse it in your ad and solve the exact complaint.
That's fantastic. So basically, see, I'm just before we leave you, I just got that. That was the golden nugget out of this whole interview, guys. What Tom's saying is that when you find your CPA offer, go to forums and find out what people are complaining about.
Yes.
Yeah, and then see why this works is because what Tom's explaining is that when you go to the forums, if 10, 20 people say, hey, this is one complaint, this is one complaint, and then that's your text, and that is so important. I'm telling you, that's the perfect idea. So let's say, for example, people are saying, hey, how do I get rid of a wart that keeps on growing back? It's not how to get rid of a wart. It's how to get rid of a wart that keeps growing back. And there is your script. Is how to get rid of a wart that's growing back. And there's your script. Yes.
They're basically doing the work for you.
Exactly. They're doing the work for you. I'm going to tell you, thanks for being on. I mean, this is fantastic. It was great information. It's only $7. And I'm going to tell you, I usually tell everybody that I usually get everything that's under $10. The reason is because if I learn one or two things for my business, you know what? I'm setting up a $100,000 business or more a year. It's going to actually improve my business or anything. And I've learned quite a few things inside here, really, such as even about the forums. So if you want to take your business to the next level, really, spend the $7 and grab this right now and go through it. And it's a win-win situation. Tom, is there a guarantee on your product?
Yes, a 30-day guarantee. People can, test it, and if they really, I don't know, I don't see why there should be a problem, but if they see a problem, if something is wrong, they can contact me and I'll handle them. Everything is okay. I will provide great support, and people will be satisfied with me.
That's fantastic. So it's a 30-day guarantee. It's a win-win situation, and basically he offers awesome support. So I'm going to tell you, it's a no-brainer. So I'm going to tell you, for $7, it's the price of a Subway sandwich, like I always say, and I would go for it. He has a guarantee, so go for it, you guys. I know, you know what, Tom? I know that I had to get you on here and everything because it's right before the your launch, and it's about 5 o'clock in the morning or anything. So I'm just, what time is it over there, Tom?
12 p.m.
Oh, 12 so that's in the afternoon there.
Yeah, starts, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So I'm going to tell you, Tom is from Israel. So I'm going to tell you, what part of Israel are you from?
Israel is very small. I'm in the center. It's very small. It's very small.
What city would you say?
Rishon LeZion. Maybe someone's familiar with it. I don't know, near Tel Aviv.
Oh, okay. I had a friend that lived there and everything. So that's very cool and everything. You know what? It was amazing to have you on. I know that everybody loved this, hearing from an expert that actually is an expert at Bing Ads, and it's already made of $50,000 a year, or I mean $50 really quick. So I'm going to tell you, it's a great business. It's only $7. I'm telling you, go for it. Basically, where if you want to find out more about it, just click on the bottom. It's just actually going to take you straight through to it. I appreciate you being on, Tom. I'm going to tell you, this was actually a pleasure for me also.
Thank you very much. I was very excited in the beginning, but now, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I tell you, man, it was great and everything. And keep in mind that we talked to somebody from Israel that's making money all the way to Bing Ads and everything, putting out Bing Ads. And he does his business, like I said, probably within about 20 minutes actually doing it. I mean, of course, the brainstorming is going to take a little bit longer but that's just thinking. But actual work is probably about 5-10 minutes really set it up. And and once you advertise on, once you go on to Bing and Ads, you know what? It has your dashboard right there. and it basically tells you everything of what's working, your statistics,
Yes,
and
yes.
it's real easy to do, isn't it?
Yeah, very
Real
easy to do.
easy. All right, man. Thanks for being on here. I can tell you, he is an expert, and he's doing very well with this. All right, check it out. It has a guarantee, 30-day guarantee, win-win situation. I know everybody's gonna love it, and I'll see you guys later. And we're closing we're closing the show for James and Kristie. You know what, Kristie? Sorry you weren't here because you could have learned a lot more and everything, but you weren't here, so you lost out and everything. We'll have you back next time. I know you're busy. We're just kidding around with you. Later on, Tom.
All right. Thank you very much. See ya.
Bye-bye.